Okay, perfect. There we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Ladies, gentlemen, brothers, sisters, and beyond, whoever's watching this. I don't know how good the quality is going to be. I'm using my Samsung headphones for audio and whatnot. So hopefully the audio sounds good. If not, I won't use them for next future videos. But today I want to start a new series for conspiracies. To start off with it, I wanted to again reiterate that not everything I speak about is church doctrine. There's going to be some things that are church doctrine, of course, because it's coming from the scriptures, such as the Bible, the Book of Mormon, Doctrine and Covenants, Pearl of Great Price, and Words of the Prophets. So some of it will be doctrine, but a lot of it won't. So please don't think that what I'm saying is church doctrine, that it's coming from the pulpit, that it's coming from the prophet, therefore it's coming from God, and that our church is not true because we believe in these things. No, that's not correct. It's my opinions, my doctrine, my thoughts, my opinions. So please take it for a grain of salt, a grain of sand, whatever you want to say. Also, I got dental work done, so as you can tell, I can't talk very well. But I wanted to get another video out because it's been a while since I've done a video out on this channel. But yeah, I wanted to start a new series about conspiracies because I think it's fun stuff to think about, fun stuff to try to tie into this our religion, which is primarily what I'm going to be doing, is conspiracies that I feel like I can tie to. And I will be hopefully doing a podcast maybe with some buddies also speaking about this stuff so I can get their feedbacks and whatnot. So hopefully I can share this with them without them watching this video. Maybe. I don't know. I know my one buddy does watch my videos, so he'll probably get a heads up before I talk to him. If we do the podcast, I don't know. Our schedules kind of got wrecked, so it kind of makes it a little more difficult. But I wanted to make the videos on here because I think it would be fun to do it on YouTube videos as well and get your guys' opinions in the comments below. So yeah, let's jump right into it. Today I'm going to be talking about extraterrestrial beings, aliens, because every conspiracy theorist has to bring up aliens, right? And yes, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, we do believe that in aliens. We believe that God created more children than just this world and the human beings on this world, the humanoids on this world. We believe that God's infinite and He's got infinite creation. So He's got infinite worlds, infinite children, and He's omnipotent. So He knows them all just as much as He knows us all. And do I believe that they're agreeing with giant heads and giant eyeballs or alien people or lizard people or anything like that? No, I don't believe that one bit, because I believe, again, like the Bible teaches, all men are created in God's image, and I believe that's the same thing with everybody else. Do they look exactly the same as us? I couldn't tell you. Never actually seen an alien. Hopefully I never will until the second coming. But do I believe they're real? Yeah, definitely, 110%. And I hope you do too. If not, please read the Doctrine and Covenants, Pearl of Great Price. They'll kind of help you learn a little bit about what we believe. If you're still speculative of aliens, I don't even know if that was a real word, speculative. I don't know. Dictionary up. But I do believe there are aliens, and I believe that people have seen aliens and UFOs, but do I believe they're from different planets? No. And I will prove my point. Hopefully it's good enough to persuade some people to think the way I'm thinking. So we're going to jump over to my notes because I did put all the scriptures that I want to talk about in a note called E2. It should be a tag. And I don't know why this is like this. There it is. Boom. Look at that. E2. See if it'll click on it. Thank you. So, my first scripture I want to talk about is Doctrine and Covenants 130. 5, which is talking about a question that's given to Joseph Smith. Joseph Smith is answering the question, and in the answer, he kind of tells us a little bit about angels and their ministry whenever they're to minister to the people. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. I am at work, but my job very slow, but I did have to let somebody in and let them do their stuff real quick. But we're good to go. As you can tell that I'm at work. I'm security guard. Oh yeah. But back to it. So in this, Joseph Smith's answering a question, and in it he talks about angels and their ministry, and that no angel is able to minister to another world or earth but the one they belong to. So an angel can't visit this earth if they lived or dwelt on another earth. So that makes me wonder on if God would allow beings to visit other worlds if they're not of that world. Now, does this stand up? I'm not 100% sure, because angels and humans are a little different, because the angel phase, everybody's will is aligned with God's, but as humans, not always our will's not always aligned with God's. And so we are given agency, so they could design something to come over and visit us, but why would they? Why would anybody want to visit this earth? Especially right now, it's super wicked and evil. Maybe making a reality TV show of our world, maybe, but I don't know why people would want to visit here anyways. Which brings me to my next point. There is people that were pulled from this world, okay, that are out in space somewhere, probably in the bosom of God, like the scripture states. So, let me move this guy out of the way and go back to my scripture, and we'll go to the first one, Genesis. So this is the Bible, of course. Genesis 5:23 and 24, which we're talking about Enoch. Enoch, which isn't very talked about very much in the Bible itself, which is kind of, it's hard to believe. I think things were just pulled out during translation, but we know a little bit from the Bible, from Genesis, that Enoch, when he was 365 years, he walked with God, and then he did not die, or he was not, for God took him. So God pulled him off the earth. Just talking of Enoch. But we know, as Latter-day Saints, if we pull towards Doctrine and Covenants, we learn a tiny bit more, and we learn that he walked with God for 365 years, making him 430 years old when he was translated. So therefore he was translated, and we learned a tiny bit more, not just about Enoch in Moses 7:69. Talks about Enoch and all his people walked with God, and they dwelt in the midst of Zion. And it came to pass that Zion was not, for God received it up into his own bosom, and from thence went forth the saying, Zion is fled. So, makes me believe that the city of Zion, of course, was pulled from this earth, brought up to heaven, or near to heaven. So, off of this planet, because it was so righteous, all the people there were so righteous that they were took up to heaven. And that's not meaning that they died. They were translated beings, and translated beings cannot be in the presence, or cannot, I guess, they can be in the presence of God. Therefore, they were pulled up to God, and then we know that, okay, so let me just finish the thought. So these people were pulled up, so they were pulled off this earth, so they dwelt on this planet already, okay? So they were pulled up. We know that ministering, like the angels, they can't minister to any other world unless they ministered or dwell on that world. So these people, it is a law, because if God teaches us that we need to, if a prophet teaches us through God, or God through prophets teaches us that we need to preach the gospel, It is an eternal law. Therefore, these people need to preach the gospel as well. Now, how do they do that if they are on this planet? We learn, of course, in the Book of Mormon everywhere. I didn't mark any specific scriptures due to the fact that it's everywhere. If you have not read anywhere in the Book of Mormon where it says this, you need to go back and reread the Book of Mormon. Make sure you do, so that you know what it's stating. It states that if ye listen to God, if you obey God, you follow the commandments, you will prosper. So we as Latter-day Saints believe that as you're following God, you become more prosperous. Things start happening. You become further in technology, you learn more, you gain more knowledge, you become happier and whatnot. And so these people who are perfect, perfectly righteous, as perfect as you can possibly get as humans, were so righteous that they got pulled off of this earth. So therefore, these people probably are further in technology than us. Because we do realize, if you look through history, that as we turn towards God, we pull ourselves out of the medieval ages, these dark ages, where there was like no progression ever. And then we started to build religion and believe more in God, and we took off like within 20 years from the year 2000 up, we've got crazy technology now. It's insane. It's insane. Look at all the technology, technology advancements, whatever that technical word is. I can't think of it right now. We've grown a lot with technology and whatnot. So I believe that these people that were pulled off, they probably have some crazy technology. God's probably helping them with technology because he's the greatest scientist, so he's probably got things figured out. So they've probably invented UFOs, things that can travel from space to Earth, and they probably come here and minister and teach without actually people knowing that they're aliens. And therefore people believe like, oh no, these are extraterrestrial beings. They're not from this world, but they truly are. But they're just not here right now. Will they be back? I believe so. I believe when the second coming comes, Zion will return. Therefore, they'll come back all together. But I do believe that they come back to minister, to teach. And I believe these are the aliens and the UFOs people see. Could I be 100% sure? No, can't be 100% sure. Because again, I've never seen aliens. I've never witnessed it. It's whatever. But is this my belief? Yeah. 110% my belief is that these aliens are actually the people of Zion, or the people of Enoch that come and teach us. Now, is this persuasive? I hope so. I hope that you can kind of see where I'm coming from. Maybe pull some other things, other facts. I want to hear your own opinions and beliefs on this. So let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are about aliens and what you think and what you pulled from this video. I haven't shown everything that I'd like to in the video, but I don't want to make the videos too long or else people just won't watch them because that's how things are. But yeah, so I do believe in aliens, but do I believe in aliens that are from different planets? No, I believe they're from this planet, and I believe they're from the city of Enoch. That was brought up from Earth, out of Earth, so then they visit Earth, and everybody thinks they're aliens because they're coming not from Earth to Earth. So of course people are going to think they're aliens because they're not from Earth, but they are. So hopefully you like the video. Hopefully I come out with some more conspiracy theories that are tied to our religion. I do have a couple other ones that I find interesting. Hopefully you stick around. If you enjoyed this video, please hit a like. Appreciate it. Also subscribe for some more. Turn on alert so you're notified whenever videos come out. And if you want to see other type of a video, let me know. Let me know what you would like to see here. Let me know what you want me to talk about in the comments below, and I would love to see what I can do for you guys. Maybe even throw in some cool conspiracies that you have so that I can look into them and possibly make some videos about those as well. Alright, well, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you have a wonderful day, night, evening, whatever it might be. All right, goodbye.